Topic 6. Cash budget. Cash budget is an estimation of the cash flows of a business over a specific period of time. This could be a weekly, monthly, quarterly, or annual budget. The cash budget contains 3 sections. Number 1, cash receipts. Number 2, cash disbursement. 3, financing. Cash budget must also record the beginning and ending cash balance. Okay, now we look at cash receipt section. Number 1, expected receipt from company principal sources of revenue. Number 2, these are usually cash sales and collections from customers on credit sale. Number 3, these sections also shows anticipated receipts of interest and dividend and proceeds from planned sales of investment, plant asset, and company's capital stock. Cash disbursement section. Number 1, it shows expected cash payment. Number 2, such payment include direct material, direct labor, manufacturing overhead, and selling and administration expenses. Number 3, this section also includes projected payment for income tax, dividends, investment, and plant assets. Financing section. So, what is the meaning financing section? It shows expected borrowing from the bank and repayment of the borrowed fund plus interest. This section is needed when there is a cash deficiency or when the cash balance is below company's minimum required balance, or based on the policy of the companies to maintain the minimum cash balance. This is the basic format of cash budget. Number 1, we have to record with the beginning cash balance. Number 2, we have to record cash receipt. We have to list all the items that relate to cash receipts. Number 3, we must record the total available cash. The total available cash equals to beginning cash balance plus cash receipt. Number 4, we have to record cash disbursement or cash payment. Number 5, we have to calculate excess or deficiency of available cash over cash disbursement. Number 6, we have to record any financings from the question. And number 7, we have to calculate ending cash balance. Now we look at the schedule of expected cash collection from customers. The schedule of expected cash collection from customer is a component of the master budget. Number 2, it states the buckets within which cash receipts are expected from customer. Number 3, the information derived from the sales information stated in the sales budget. The schedule of expected cash payment for direct materials. It is a component of the master budget. Number 2, it shows the budget cash payments on purchase during a period. Number 3, the information derived from the direct materials cost budget. Now we look at the example for cash budget. So you are given the question related to cash budget. So this is the question. Murni Company Limited prepares an annual cash budget by quarter. The cash budget is based on the following assumption. So number one, January 1, 2020, cash balance is expected to be Rm 38,000. So this one represents for beginning balance of cash budget. Number two, sales 60% are collected in the quarter sold and 40% are collected in the following quarter. The balance of account receivable of Rm 60,000 at 31st December 2019 are expected to be collected in full in the first quarter of 2020. So this number two, we have to record in the cash receipts. So you can look at the question, the total sales for quarter 1, 180,000, quarter 2, 210,000, quarter 3, 240,000, quarter 4, 270,000. So we should get the collection from customer based on the percentage given in the question. 60% collect in the quarter sold and 40% collect in the following quarter. And we also have to record the balance of account receivable. Number 3, short-term investments are expected to be sold for Rm 2,000 cash in the first quarter. So we have to record in the cash receipt section. Number 4, direct materials 50% are paid in the quarter purchase and 50% are paid in the following quarter. The balance of account payable of Rm 10,000 at December 31st, 2019 are expected to be paid in full in the first quarter of 2020. So the first quarter for direct material cost Rm 25,200. The second quarter Rm 29,200. The third quarter Rm 33,200. And the fourth quarter Rm 37,200. So we have to record in the cash disbursement section, and we have to prepare the schedule of expected cash payment. Number 5, direct labor. 100% is paid in the quarter incurred. So you are given the direct labor cost. Quarter 1, Rm 62,000. The second quarter, Rm 72,000. The third quarter, Rm 82,000. And the last quarter, Rm 92,000. So we have to record in the cash disbursement or cash payment. Number 6, manufacturing overhead incurred for each quarter. The first one, Rm 53,300. The second one, Rm 56,300. Rm 59,300 and Rm 62,300. And this one we have to record in the cash disbursement or cash payment. Selling and administration expenses incurred quarterly Rm 41,000. So this one is for the first quarter. The second quarter Rm 43,000. The third one Rm 45,000. And the last one Rm 47,000. And this one we have to record in the cash disbursement. Number 7, manufacturing overhead incurred for each quarter. The first one, Rm 53,300. The second one, Rm 45,000. And the last one, Rm 47,000. And this one we have to record in the cash disbursement or cash payment. Selling and administration expenses incurred quarterly Rm 41,000. So this one is for the first quarter. The second quarter Rm 41,000. The third one Rm 47,000. And the last one Rm 47,000. And this one we have to record in the cash disbursement or cash payment. Number 7, management plans to purchase a truck cost Rm 10,000 by cash in the second quarter. So we have to record the cash disbursement only in the second quarter. Number 8, company makes tax payment Rm 3,000 cash for each quarter. So this one we have to record in cash disbursement. 9. The policy of the company is to have minimum cash balance of Rm 15,000 for each quarter. Loan plus Rm 100 interest are repaid in the earlier quarter in which there is sufficient cash available in the company. So this is the policy of the company to have the minimum cash Rm 15,000. So you are required to prepare 1. The schedule of expected cash collection from customers. 2. Schedule of expected cash payment for direct materials. And 3. Cash budget. So we look at the schedule of expected cash collection from customer. So this is the table that you have to prepare. There are 4 columns. So number 1 represent for quarter 1. This one the second quarter, the third quarter and fourth quarter. The first row we have to record the balance of account receivable. The balance of account receivable should be collected in the first quarter. So we have to record 60,000 in the first quarter. The next row, we have to collect from customer the amount 60% in the quarter incurred. So we have to calculate 60% from 180,000 sales for the first quarter. So you will get 108,000. For the second quarter, we will receive collection from customer 40%. This is for the second quarter based on the question. The question said that 60% we will collect in the quarter sold and the second quarter we will receive 40%. And then we have to do the same step for the second quarter. For the second quarter, the total sales is 210,000. And we look at the second column, we will receive 60% from 210,000. So you will get 126,000. And the third quarter, we will receive the balance 40% of 210,000. And you will get 84,000. The third quarter, the total sales for third quarter is Rm 240,000. We will receive in the third quarter 60% from 240,000. So the amount is 144,000. And we will receive or we will collect another 40% from the following quarter. That is the fourth quarter, 40% from 240,000 and you get 96,000. And the fourth quarter, we will collect from the fourth quarter 60% of 270,000 and you get 162,000. So the total collection for quarter 1, you add all this amount, you get 168,000. For the second quarter, 72,000 plus 126,000, you get 198,000. The third quarter, 84,000 plus 144,000, then you get the amount 228,000. And the fourth quarter, 96,000 plus 162,000, then you will get 258,000. this amount you must record in the cash budget. And the next one, we have to prepare the schedule of expected cash payment for direct material. So based on the question, direct materials, 50% are paid in the quarter purchase. So you look at the first row. This one is the ending balance from 2019 and it will be paid in the first quarter of 2020. Now, the second row, we will pay to the supplier based on the percentage given in the question. So based on the question, we will pay 50% in the current quarter and 50% in the following quarter. So you have to calculate 50% from the first quarter of the purchase direct material, 25,200, and you get 12,600. And we will pay for the cash payment for the following quarter, the second quarter. So 50% times 25,200, and you will get 12,600. The second quarter, 29,200, we will pay cash payment to the suppliers with the percentage of 50%. So 50% times 29,200 and you will get the amount 14,600. And we have to pay for the following quarter, 50% times 29,200 and you will get 14,600. Okay, can you see that? And the next one, the third quarter, you can see we will make the cash payment in the current quarter, 50% from 33,200 and the payment is 16,600 in the third quarter. And this one, we have to pay in the following quarter, 50% from 33,200 and you get 16,600. This amount represents for direct material cost based on the quarter. And the last one, the fourth quarter, the company will pay 50% in the current quarter. So you have to calculate 50% times 37,200 and you get the amount 18,600. So what should you do from this schedule? You have to add all the payment for the first quarter. So you have to add the beginning balance for 2020 plus the payment that we have made, 12,600, and you will get the total for 23,200 for the first quarter. For the second quarter, you add 12,600 plus 14,600 and the amount is 27,200. The third quarter, 14,600 plus 16,600 and you will get the total 31,200. And the last one, the last quarter, we have to add 16,600 plus 18,600 and you get the total for the fourth quarter, 35,200. This amount you have to record in the cash budget in the cash disbursement. Now we can prepare for cash budget for the year ended 31st December 2020. Okay, this is the format of cash budget. We must start with the beginning cash balance. So we just focus for the first quarter. The first one given in the question, beginning cash balance 38,000. And this figure we get from the ending balance of the first quarter carry forward to the second quarter. And this amount we get from the ending balance of the second quarter carry forward, and it becomes the beginning cash balance for the third quarter. And this one we carry forward from the ending balance of third quarter, and you get 19,400. Now we look at the second step. We have to record cash receipts. So from the question, there are two items that record in cash receipt. Number one, collection from customers. And number two, sales of investment. So for collection from customers, we have prepared the schedule of expected cash collection from customer, and the first quarter we get 168,000, and we can record for the second quarter 198,000, the third one 228,000, and the last one 258,000. So now we focus for the first quarter. So we have to calculate the total receipts. So we have to add the collection from customers 168,000 plus 2,000, and you will get 170,000. So this total represent for these two items, and based on this formula, A, beginning cash balance plus B, total receipt, then you get the total available cash. So 170,000 plus 38,000, then you get the amount 208,000. And you have to do the same step for quarter two, the second quarter, the third quarter, and the fourth quarter. Okay, the next one, we have to record cash disbursement. So there are how many items? Number one, direct materials. So this amount we get from the schedule of expected cash payment for direct material we have prepared just now. So the first quarter, 23,200. The second one, 27,200. The third one, 31,200. And the fourth one, you can write down the answer directly for every quarter. And the next payment, we have to pay for direct labor given in the question. So just write down for the first quarter, 62,000. The second one, 72,000. The third one and the fourth one. But I just want to focus only for the first quarter. The third item, manufacturing overhead. The first column, the first quarter, 53,300. The second one, 56,300. The third one, 59,300. And the fourth one, 62,300, given in the question. And also selling and administration expenses we have to record in the cash disbursement. 41,000 for the first quarter, the second quarter 43,000, the third one 45,000, and the last one 47,000. And based on the question given, there is a transaction, purchase of truck in the second quarter. So you have to record only in the second quarter. That one is cash payment. So 10,000 for the second quarter, and for the rest you just put 0. And based on the question, income tax expenses paid for each quarter 3,000. So this one you have to record for each quarter 3,000. The second, the third, and the fourth quarter we have to record the same amount. So we just focus for the first column or the first quarter, the total disbursement or the total cash payment. You have to add all these items 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 items under cash disbursement. So the total is 182,500. The next step, we have to calculate excess or deficiency of available cash over cash disbursement. And you can find out there is an excess amount. An excess amount from the first quarter, 25,500. You can calculate based on the previous PowerPoint, and you can find out there is an excess of available cash over cash disbursement. Now, what should you do? The amount just now, you just record directly to the ending cash balance. In other words, the one we call balance carry forward. This amount you must record you have to carry forward to the next quarter. Okay, so this is the ending. So we the borrowing and the repayment, we just write down 0 because we have enough cash for the first quarter. And we have to do the same step for the next quarter. And you can find out from the second quarter, we have less cash available for the second quarter, and we have to borrow from the bank the second quarter. When you want to borrow, because we have to follow the policy of the company to make sure that the minimum cash available is 15,000. So you can get this amount. This amount you must carry forward to the third quarter as the beginning balance. After that, you have to do the same thing. You have to add the total receipt and you have to add the total available cash. Then you have to compare with the cash disbursement. And you can see from the question, there is an excess for the column 3. And based on the policy of the company must repay the loan with interest. So the loan 3,000 that we have made from the previous quarter plus 100 for interest. So you have the balance 19,400, and you have to do the same step where you have to record this amount for the next quarter as the beginning, and then you have to record at all the cash available less cash disbursement, and you have to find out whether excess or deficiency, and then you will get the ending balance for the fourth quarter. So this is the answer, 37,900. That's all for cash budget. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.